That's good. All right, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of How Did I Get Here? Tonight, we look at the fact that somehow, some way, despite our 16-16 record, we somehow managed to beat Baylor, Missouri, and Texas, all of whom are ranked higher than us in this NCAA tournament. We managed to beat them to actually nab a spot in the NCAA tournament. We stole the Big 12 championship, basically. I mean, Kansas still technically won it, I think, but, I mean, we stole the tournament win, and that's good enough to get a spot in the tournament. And now we face Cincinnati, which is probably going to do us in very quickly, so we'll see. I think we got super, super lucky. Ooh. How do we somehow get 56 team unity? And we're somehow up to an 83 overall. We're just a bunch of 83s right now. Yeah.
Get ready for college hoops on 2K
Yeah, it'll be
Sports.
okay,
The
I think.
Iowa State Cyclones square up against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Welcome, basketball fans, to the first round of March Madness. We're here in Anaheim, California.
I still feel like
I'm
that's
Vern
loud.
Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson.
I'm just gonna.
What's your
I think
take,
I mostly put it
Bill?
down to like 6
The
or so.
story here is that
There we go. Not much use looking at the rosters. It's not like I'm sitting here going, man, we have such a stacked team.
the Cyclones have it, and March Madness is underway. The game has just begun. And
Whoops.
they're already
That's
in
the wrong
minute.
button.
Boylan tosses
That's
it
the
up.
wrong button, but
Scores
somehow
the
I made
opening
it.
field goal.
All right, I got to get back into like
leading
college
2-0.
hoops mode because I switched between this and NBA 2K14 and NBA 2K18
Freeman
or 19, and that's what
Dishes it to the
usually like
baseline.
really messes me up.
Cunningham catches it right wing.
What's
From
up,
long
Point Gamer?
range. Snatched inside by
Oh,
Frank.
shit.
Just missed
Ah,
it. No
way
three-point
too early.
opportunity.
That's my
But he'll
fault.
go to the line for two. He'll take the foul. That defender clearly got some contact as he tried to make the shot.
The failed Suns is goddamn right.
He got hacked. Knocks down the first one.
Ooh. Actually, this. Oh, I should try that out.
He gets the
That
second to
Android
fall
bit
as well.
of
Boylan inbounds the ball.
I found out on my phone. I don't know if it's a new phone thing or if it's a. Oh shit!
Cunningham pulls
See,
it in.
there I am using the
And
right
it's still
stick like
all
a
knotted up.
goddamn.
Let's check in with our sideline
heathen.
reporter, Tracy Wolfson.
I guess
has
not a
some info
heathen,
for
like
us.
someone
Just
who was
before the game, I
assuming
caught
that
up
this
with
was
Coach Cronin.
a
He told me that for
2K
team in their position, the
teens
first round
game
game is of the
instead of
utmost
2K8
importance. He said,
before
"We can be
they
sure that our next
were-
game is going to
God
be
damn it, I did
more
it again.
difficult than this one.
Son of a
We'll
bitch.
likely be facing a very tough team, so we need
Come
to get
on,
a good
God
head of
damn
steam
it.
going and hit
I
the
even
second
played
round
like
run.
2K19 that
Guys,
much
ready?
recently. I just keep thinking like, yeah, it'll be good. I'll just.
They push their lead to
God
5.
damn it. Okay. Just swing the right stick like I'm
Backs
gonna.
down. Stolen by
Ah,
Cincinnati.
shit.
About
Okay, that time I actually
left
kind of
back.
had it, but
Again,
he
he's
just
making
lost the
big
ball.
plays
So.
on defense to help his ball club.
Wow.
What cagey instincts on the defensive end.
All right, Bennett. Let's see how you
Bennett
do.
with an
Hey,
end to
there
the
you go.
run. Can't convert the
Oh,
lead. The Bearcats
you
with a
suck
chance for a
again.
Double-digit lead.
You can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Vern. They're in danger of letting
All
this
right,
game be over.
we'll get
before the
ourselves
second
back.
half.
We'll get ourselves back. That was a bit of a derp.
He just didn't look
That was a bit of a
comfortable in
derp
that shot,
that's been
Vern,
going.
and you
What
can
in
see
the
it in
hell was
result.
that? All right.
Boylan backs in.
I had some
Gets whistled
derpy
for
moments,
blocking, and
but
that's his first foul of the game.
Well, he got there in time, but it looked like
Alright.
he was leaning when the
just got to
contact
remember that this
occurred.
is 2007
will bring in some
gameplay
players from off
that
the
doesn't
bench.
allow me to utilize the right stick. This is back when ISO motion was still attached to the
Kimba
buttons,
inbounds the ball.
like
Nice
that.
little crossover.
Oop.
Has it down low.
It's weird. It's weird
Up three.
to see
And
that.
it's
God damn it!
controlled by Cincinnati. Picked them
It's
clean.
all right.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
I got a new phone today. That was fun.
Backs him down. Fires.
Oh no!
By Brinkley.
Ah, come on. Where's the fouls? Where's the fouls at?
DeBerry hands it off.
Yeah, I got to set the picks.
Feeds it to the wing.
Unfortunately, once again, this isn't just a
Freeman
nice,
takes a
easy,
three.
like, button touch and that's
Yanks
it.
it
I got to,
down
like,
inside.
pull up a menu and
Brinkley
everything.
did a good
That's
job to
generally
defend that
why I
rebound.
don't set as many
Perfect
picks in this
position
game is because, oh,
Lead
wow.
pass down low.
A, they suck at it.
Looking to extend their
And
run.
B, it's a
Hard
menu.
there.
Like, there's no
He'll get two
nice,
free
easy
throws.
button like they started doing. It'd be really nice if this is why I would love a new
Engel to
college
make his
hoops
first
game. If
stand
for
off the
nothing
bench.
else than like ball motion, like ISO motion being with the stick, and
Gets
a
the
button
second to fall as well.
for the pick and
Milton
rolls
inbounds
rather
the
than
ball.
just a goddamn like a menu.
Brinkley.
All right, come here.
Leads him with the pass.
And, okay, you got it.
Nice
You got
dish
it.
by Brinkley.
There we go.
But they're still behind.
Can I play
by
off
8.
ball? I don't know. I think if you can actually stick to like a specific position. So if I wanted to play just the center, I technically could.
He's got 2.
I don't think I could play. I think that's about the only time. But yeah, you could technically play
Milton backs
one
in,
singular
puts it
position.
up.
Oh God, that's such a
Three off
long
the mark
release,
by
man. He
Kimba.
took like
About
forever
8.5
to release
minutes
that.
left in the half.
The
Hey,
D got
buddy,
away
what's
with
up?
one there. He had
All right,
space
that's
to
fine.
shoot,
I
and
mean,
he
we
usually
still
doesn't miss
aren't down
those.
by much.
Frank, the
All
15
things considered, it's a
bricks it off
10-point
the bar.
deficit is a 10-point
But they're
deficit.
still
That's
up
not
by
much.
10.
Things could change on a whim.
Takes it up. Couldn't get the shot, but he was
Yeah, I guess
fouled and gets
Android.
tripped to the line.
I found out with my new phone today that Android has a thing where you could like scan a QR code on your. Oh Jesus!
He
You
misses
can
the
scan a
first.
QR code
The
on your
Cyclones
computer
are
monitor and
making
bring up your
substitutions.
text messages. And you can just like utilize your text messages on your computer, which is honestly brilliant.
He's off on the second.
Oh
The
God.
Bearcats on a bit of a roll here.
Yeah, free throw and shot
Cunningham pulls
meters
the
would be
trigger.
nice too.
Engel keeps
Even
it
if it's like the
alive on
2K14
offensive end.
version where
The
you
shot
just
was
kind of
clearly
like
affected by the
sort of
contact
tell me
there.
if I
Good
was
call.
later earlier on time. We're rooting against you because we want to see the off season. That's cool.
Engel goes
I'm
up
not
to
expecting
He's
much
coming
from
onto the
this
floor.
from this tournament. Honestly, I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle that we actually got to this
Floater,
point.
He gets the pull.
So I'm expecting to, I'm
Inbounds
not
the ball.
expecting to win this game. You know.
Gets it in the paint.
Oh
Bennett
shit.
in the key. Count it.
Hey,
He'll have a chance
and
for the
one.
three-point play.
It's the little things in life. To be fair,
Free throw for the
it's
three-point
still a much better
a 9-point
position.
spread.
Even if we fall below 500,
play. Takes it up.
it's still a better position than we were in
And the
like
fans
when I
are
took
loving
over.
it.
Coach Wilson might
You
have
know,
decided to switch
15
things
wins
up
is
a
still
little bit.
over
It's gonna
twice
take
as
time
much
to
as
make
we
sure
had
everybody's clear on the game plan.
2 years ago. Let's go. Let's go shot selection.
Well, let's get back to the action.
They've got their defense, and it's minute.
Oh.
Backs down.
I should have just.
Covington with the hook
There you
shot.
go.
Frank
Oh, a
corrals
nice
the
little
miss
post
off the
hook. Should have
nice
worked.
box out.
It's
Damn
still
it.
early, Vern, but they can't take any more time.
Few good
to get
pieces
this
for all
thing going.
seniors. Yeah,
It hasn't
dude.
been
We had a
pretty for
good.
them
We had
so
a
far.
solid team last
White
year, and then we
dishes to the
lost
left.
like 4 of our starters. And we kind of did okay. Like Timbo will probably do well next year,
Inbounds the ball.
but like he still hasn't quite developed yet.
DeBerry gets the whistle for blocking, and that's his first foul of the game.
Definitely a block. Just got a little too physical, trying to draw the charge.
There
The
we go.
Bearcats
Hey, if I
will make
actually
some
manage to win
substitutions.
this game, even if I lose the next one, that's still 500. You know.
Hunt backs him down. Peñazola
Oh,
dumps
oh,
it off.
oh! God damn it! I saw him.
Bennett.
Nope. Oh, he was there. He was there.
Unloads. Connects.
Oh,
with
look
the
at
right
them
block.
post moves.
And they're now behind by 11.
Them 2007
minutes
era
left in the half.
post moves. Yeah, I got a new phone today. I
Freeman
realized
catches it
that, like,
upright.
because my phone was like crapping out on me. Like, it
Pass
was
it
one of
to
those
the
things where it's
elbow.
like, okay, this thing is
Backs
really
in,
starting to slow
leads him
down
in.
now. Like,
Deep
it's time to get something.
Engel
And I was gonna
snatches
get
the
one
rebound.
last week, and then I realized that Black Friday is right around the corner, so I was like,
Left wing
I'm just gonna wait a few weeks
from deep.
because I was looking at a couple of them.
Snatched down by Timbo.
The D
And
was late
the one I was
getting there, but they
one I was
got away
looking at
with
that
it.
I got is a MWG 6, and they were at Best Buy.
Bounces it to the free throw line.
And hang on.
Timbo takes the shot.
Really?
Misses the jumper. Iowa State is not doing a very
And
good job on the boards
they
today.
they started like
Tracy
their
has a
Black
report from
Friday
their
sale.
bench.
By the way,
Wilson
that's the
just told his
ridiculous thing
assistants
about
if we
how
have
this
to
is
defend with
how
five
Black
guys in the
Friday
paint,
has
then let's
gotten
do
to
it,
now.
but I'm getting very
Is that
tired
like
of seeing us
originally
getting
I remember
killed on
Black
the
Friday
boards.
it was like, yeah
It's
man,
like them
stores
scrambling
open
to
at
the
like 6 or
chalkboard,
7
man.
a.m.
Thanks, Tracy.
and then it was like stores open at 4 a.m. Then it was stores open
Now
at
up by
midnight.
14.
And like, all right, this is about the boundaries pushed here. Nope. Stores open at 6 p.m. Thanksgiving.
On the arc, on the
Like,
money.
Jesus, I think
But
they
they
had
still
Walmart
trail
or
by
something
11.
open at like,
About 5.5 minutes left in
yeah,
the
sure.
half.
They had like Walmart or something open at like 4 p.m. Didn't they have that last year? Holy shit, we have a lot of
Freeman
mail.
catches it on the elbow.
This is
That
what
last
happens
shot
when we don't check the
offline
mail
from 20.
forever.
I bet he wants another try at that shot. There wasn't
I was gonna
anyone
say,
within a mile of him.
Timbo
Did you get a
backs him
slip
down.
at least?
Bounce
Okay.
pass.
Because I was like, I didn't hear shit, but
For
that is
three.
a mountain
Freeman
of
grabs
mail.
the rock.
That is
That's
a mountain
another
of mail
rebound
that
for
we
a
have
team that's
not.
doing a great job
You know,
on
we
the
wouldn't have
boards.
nearly as
They've
much
got a
mail if
big
we didn't
edge
get
there
those
today.
goddamn
Quick shot.
suburban newspapers that no one reads. Ha ha ha!
Hunt ends it off.
Mailman.
Gets it middle.
Holy
Covington
Jesus.
releases. Cuts the lead to single digits. They make it a single-digit game.
It's going
Will take
okay.
their first time out.
No, but I'm not expecting to.
Well, let's
This
get
is
back
kind
to
of a
that.
shit team
Both
that we.
teams are going to make some substitutions.
But this shit team somehow backdoored their way into a Big 12 championship. They're even rooting for me to
Frank
lose.
inbounds the ball.
To be fair, they just want to
Passes it
see
to
the
the right
off-season
wing.
stuff, which I
Down
honestly
low.
want to see the off-season
The
stuff,
layup
but
good
somehow I
by
kept
Freeman.
winning.
They're
So I have no idea.
25-14.
No, but I'm not
This is
expecting
Forsyth.
to. Oh shit,
Stolen
that was the
away by
wrong guy.
Cincinnati. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you
And
do
that
it.
guy that was
Keep
like
the
running
heat
right
on.
up the middle,
Wait
yeah.
for the misstep
That'd
and
have been the
then
perfect guy to
capitalize.
throw to. Nope.
Cunningham. Nice.
Yeah,
little
see, they
crossover.
want recruits
What a
and
superb handle.
progression.
The ball is simply an extension of his arm at this point.
No.
He really breaks down the defense. What an advantage.
To be fair, I
Double
play
touches
like
the
ass.
layup and gets it to fall. He's got 7.
I've seen dudes who do
Freeman.
series on this where they play at like Hall of
ball
Fame
short.
level. They call it
They
like
still have
MOP,
an 11-point
most
lead.
outstanding player, and like they just win everything. I'm
Backs
not
down.
that good. I'm lucky to
Beats it to the left
I'm lucky to
wing.
get the games that I've won on like
Dumps it off.
All American. Oh my God!
Brinkley
All right,
catches it left side.
give me a goddamn here. Give me my pick. Oh, that's a post up. Shit. Oh, there we go. All right, that's a
Pass to
shitty
the
pick,
paint.
but somehow
Nice
it
shot
worked.
laid in by Bennett.
Look at that pass. Let him straight to the
I
hoop.
bought a new
Just
phone
over
today.
3 minutes left in the half.
Bought a moto because my other one I've had for like 4 years.
Cunningham.
Yeah, I wanted and I didn't want to
Has it
spend
high
money on
post.
like a damn like Galaxy because they're like $700 and I'm just like,
Pilgrim ends it off.
well, Galaxy Note
From deep. Reeled in by Brinkley. And that's his third
I
rebound
wanted
of the contest.
I would have gotten a
Couldn't make that
note,
one
but
most
all
of
the
the
notes
time.
have gone to
But the D
shit
got a break on that one.
No
because
good.
they don't
Layup
they
by
don't
Milton.
do like
Double
micro
clutched in the air
SDs.
and
I'm not
missed
even
by
like
Bennett.
you and your
They're still
fucking
down
dad jokes.
7. Cunningham
They've
raises
like
up.
started
No
taking
luck
out
on
like
the
micro
three-point attempt.
SDs and then headphone
But they're
jacks and
still out in
everything. So
front
it's like,
by
well,
9.
I guess I'm just gonna get a third-party phone because I've heard great
Bennett
things
backs
about it.
in.
So I got a Motorola because I've
Dishes it
actually
down
heard a
low.
lot of like
Blue Bulls from
review
downtown.
oh my god, a lot of tech channels whose opinions I trust have a lot of great things to say about
I like
Motorola.
that he's not afraid to be
They
physical,
actually
but that
have
was too
BlackBerry
much.
Androids now. Yeah, it still has like the it's just an Android phone, but it has like the physical keyboard on the bottom. Yeah, I saw that of a fucking Android BlackBerry because I was like looking at phones. I'm like, why is that a thing?
Gets the second to fall as well.
All right,
Frank
cool.
inbounds the ball.
Let me know if I
2:16
got some
left
like.
in the first half.
She'll probably be fine. She'll probably just want to sleep or something. Yeah, just let me know if I missed like some sort of like court summons.
Fires the three.
Cool.
Rebounded by Kimba. Cincinnati is having big problems from beyond the arc. And I think Tracy has something for us on that.
Coach
Shit.
Cronin gathered his guys on the
There you
sidelines
go.
a few
There you
minutes
go.
ago and
Yeah,
told
there
them
we
to
go.
forget about their last shot
Those
and
poses
work hard
and
to
play
get
coach
open for
mode
their
because you
next
flex
one.
about
He said,
college
"Keep
hoops and you don't
shooting,
play
the
coach
shots
mode, you
will
flex a
start to
week.
fall."
All right, Tracy.
I love to see people who are not only
They're
like
still up by 5.
they're not only like,
Kimba
bro, do
passes
you
it
even
up
play
court.
college? Like, they're not only flex about like what level
Nice
they play on
pass.
college hoops, but then they just like, nah, man, you sit there and you play. You
Kimba
just
with
simulate
the
games.
shot.
You don't
Ankle
even play
gets the
them,
board
bro.
inside.
A little sloppy on the release.
You're right. Just a little.
But yeah, I got a G6, which it's comparable
Catches it
to
right
my
wing.
Note 4, honestly, because I had a Note
Top of
4
the
for like
key.
4
Passes it to
years,
the left side.
and it was starting to crap out of me. So I bought this, and
White.
I haven't changed my
Dishes to the
data
wing.
plan from Sprint for like
Bryant
6
can't
years.
stop the run.
They don't even
But
offer
they're
the
still
plan
out
that
in
I'm
front by
on,
5.
and I was really afraid they were
Backs
gonna
down.
make me change
Picks
my
it up.
plan because I didn't want
Down
to.
by Milton.
Because I was like,
That's 15
like
on
I
extra
I get
points.
like I didn't want to get
Bearcats could get
throttled,
2-1 if they
and I
hurry.
knew I was gonna get data throttled if I started being on their new shit. So I'm like, I'm just want to be on their old shit. Is that possible? And the guy who at the Sprint store who was, because I bought it at Best Buy because it was on sale. So they're having,
One-on-one.
sorry, yeah, I was talking about the Black
Pass to
Friday
the
stuff.
free
So
throw
yeah,
line.
they're having,
Cunningham
Best Buy
puts it
is
up.
having
Misses the long one.
pre-Black
They
Friday
still have a
sale.
3-point
I
lead.
didn't even know that
Brinkley
existed.
Hangs in the air. Got a hand
Now
on
they're
it.
having
A
sales
crazy
before
shot.
even
His
Black
hands on
Friday,
so
where they're just
many
like, yeah, we'll
Shot
get ready for
blocking is
Black
mostly
Friday
about
with
timing and
more
anticipation.
sales like
This
2
guy
weeks
has plenty of
beforehand.
both.
It's ridiculous, but at least I
With
got
the
my phone
rejection,
today
they
because
still
of
have
it.
a 3-point lead.
Oh, ah,
Headed
damn
into
it.
the break with
How
the
are we
score
only down by
27 to
3
24.
now?
Give us your opinion on the first
But,
half.
yeah.
Both sides look like they're pretty evenly matched.
Yeah,
Vern.
bought
This
an
could be
actual
shaping up to
Galaxy.
be a real
But
classic.
we only tried 4 times. That's good. 1 for 4. That's about as good as their 3 for 14 that they had. So the guy was trying to they couldn't, because of my plan, they couldn't activate it at Best Buy, so I had to go to the actual Sprint store, which is fine. And the guy was trying to sell me on one of their new plans. He was like, hey man, you could save about $10, $11 a month getting on one of these new plans. I'm like, yeah, but what about throttling? And he's like, well, that's only a problem if it's the way Sprint does it. If you use more than 23 gigs a month, they start to throttle you if it's congested, and it's Iowa, so it's never really that congested unless there's an event or something going on. And he's like, we'll just take a look at your data usage, and we'll see if it's good for you. So he did that, and then by the end of it, he was like, yeah, we're not going to move your data plan because, I don't want to be responsible for your data slowdown, because I told you about 23 gigs a month they might start throttling you. And it says here you use about 180 gigs. So we're just going to go ahead and keep you on the plan that you're on. I'm like, sounds good. Because he asked me, he's like, do you use a lot of data? And I'm just like, kind of, sort of.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Finishes
There we
with a
go.
soft touch. He's 1 for 3 for the game.
50 reasons why I bought a cell phone sounds like a boomer. Get fly like G6. Oh my god. But yeah, he was like, yeah, you use 100 gigs a month, so I'm gonna say just stick to this plan if you're comfortable with it. I'm like, yeah, I'll just do that. I'm comfortable with my plan. God damn it.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Yeah, that was a heavy month though. I think that was a heavy month because I only do about 70 or 80 a month on a regular on an average month. It's only about 70 or 80. I don't do 180 every month, which I know 70 or 80 is still absolutely ridiculous because I know that there's I know that there's plans. I think my mom and my sister are on plans from Verizon that like start cutting them off at like 5 gigs. I'm like, Jesus, that would take me all of 3 days to get through. Ah, shit. Okay. There we go. We got a lot of fucking mail. Dude, I feel so glad that YouTube came. Oh, look at that behind the back pass. We're balling out today.
Has had serious problems with their interior defense.
But oh my God, he fucking collapsed. Let's go. Oh, damn it. He broke his own goddamn ankles.
All right, Tracy.
What the fuck is happening?
From close range. Got it.
Hey, Turtle, what's up?
60% for the game.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
Oh, with 3 defenders around him, he almost made it. We're just balling out now. We're only going to get to like 50. Like, we're going to get to 50 points if we're lucky at this point. That's what this game has become. Ah, shit.
Picked up by Cincinnati.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
My roommate came in and he was like, I know why I didn't get my Fitbit in the mail today. And then he just holds up a gigantic wad of letters because we only check our mailbox probably like once every week or two unless we're like waiting for something in the mail. And I was, but I got it. It was an Amazon package, so I wasn't worried about it. He's waiting on his Fitbit. He's going to have to do it tomorrow.
And he remains ice cold. He can live with that miss.
But yeah, it wouldn't be as full if it wasn't for like the I don't know if other people get it, but like they'll have like those like city papers. Like we have a main paper that goes around the area, but then you get like those suburban papers that are just for like those suburbs. I don't know. Maybe that's a Midwestern thing, but yeah, we get a lot of those suburb papers just for free, and it's like I don't remember signing up for this. I don't need this. I don't read it. I don't care.
Goes up. Boobles cleans the defensive boards. About 7.5 minutes left.
I spend so much. How do you use so much? YouTube mostly. I pretty much don't. I don't like because of the speeds and everything that I tend to get. I don't really limit my quality on anything. So it's a lot of 720p YouTube videos and streaming music and everything else. On top of I don't play a lot of online games on my phone, but I'll download some stuff.
Bennett shoots from the post, uses the glass, and it goes in. The Bearcats,
yeah.
all time.
You know, show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 took footage from certain ones and silliness. Oh, wow. Nice. I need to do that. I almost bought Amazon Prime again today. Because I had some stuff that I wanted delivered, but I was like, do I wait? Do I make it a 2-day thing, or do I just not care enough right now to, you know, just wait like an extra 4 or 5 days? And I just decided to wait an extra 4 or 5 days. I was like, oh, I don't need that shit that badly.
Up a little bit with some subs. D-Berry inbounds the ball.
Oh. But yeah, YouTube on the Switch. I heard the rumors and I immediately went to Amazon and bought like a wireless keyboard grip that they sell, like a third-party Switch thing. You can slide your Joy-Cons. That just sounds dirty. Like, oh man, you get a nice grip. You buy this grip and you just slide your Joy-Cons right in, and it's just, yeah, you can. It just feels nice in your hand. But yeah, it came in today and it works perfectly fine. So I'm like, oh, nice, a nice wireless keyboard for
Tracy has something
for my
Coach
Switch.
Wilson is not sugarcoating the issue. He told his
So it's just one of those
assistants
things where it's like, oh yeah,
fundamentals are
YouTube's on the Switch.
abysmal.
It'd be nice
And
if we
then added,
could
"The only
if we
players
could
I
search
want on
things a
the
little
floor
bit
right now
nicer.
are the
Oh
ones
wait,
that can
I
take
have
care of
something
the
for
ball."
that.
Thanks, Tracy. D-Berry passes it up court.
You finally bought the network.
Step
I'm
back with the mid-court there.
good job.
That's an over and back
I'm on
violation.
my way
He
out.
just lost track
I'm
of
on my
where he
way
was
to
on
just
the
be
floor,
like,
Vern.
I
You have to
spend
be able to
$10 a
keep your
month
head
for
up
this, and I
when
don't really
things like
use
this
it.
happen.
I don't know why I have this. I could
Timbo
use my
inbounds the
roommates
ball.
if I really
Pass
wanted
it
to
the
watch
elbow.
a wrestling pay-per-view
Goes up.
live. Oh my god. Hey, don't be all celebratory there, Kwame Brown. You blew the fucking dunk. Hey, Kurt, what's up?
Can't sink the first.
Educated, you got your Amazon for free. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Good on number 2.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to just sign up for community college just so I could technically be a student again. Save some money on that.
Engel
They don't gotta know.
crosses it over. Has it right corner. The three-pointer knocked down by D-Berry. He's 2 for 5 from three-point range.
Just call up the school like, yeah, I guess technically he's a student. He's taking like one class and it's like sign language.
From deep.
Oh,
Short
come
by
on.
Brickley. Still
You are the
a 2-point lead.
three-point shooter.
Pilgrim takes it up.
Hey,
Slides
Rectangle,
in
what's
with a
up?
soft finger roll. And we're all
I
tied
gotta
up
admit,
41.
this is a lot more competitive than I thought it was. I
Three,
oh
but
shit!
it's recovered by
Oh shit! Oh, he almost made it work. That was just a lot of not so great stuff.
Bold pass. Engel passes back to the perimeter. Top of the key.
No, that's not actually the real one. Don't let him tell you different. Although you could probably still ask him about.
We'll see if he can convert
Inside.
from the line.
Knocks it down.
Coach Wilson
Knocks it down. Why are you so intense right now? There's still 4.5 minutes left in the game.
Experienced lineup out there.
He gets them both. Kimbo
Oh,
inbounds the ball.
there we
Peñazola way up court. Bennett.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
It's in.
Yeah, you better fucking make that.
Tied up 43.
Let's see. Defense or shot select? Let's do shot selection. Our defense has been pretty good, but our shot selection has been kind of ass. I feel like we'd be doing better if we did that. I get that with the getting the value from the lesser network
Frank
shows.
catches it. Left wing. There's a whistle. He had a chance for a three-point play. but
So
couldn't get the
intense.
slam.
There's a whistle.
Shoot a pair of foul shots.
Yeah, I like my MWG 6 so
Nails
far.
it. Both teams
Because
going
it's an
to shake things
unlocked
up
phone,
with
it doesn't
different
have like a
subs.
bunch of bloatware on it, which is really nice. Because like I remember getting my Samsung Galaxy Note 4. It's got Sprint bloatware on it, and then it's got Samsung bloatware on it.
Both teams are going
And
to
I
make
gotta
some
admit,
substitutions.
Motorola's a pretty decent company. Motorola's got some bloatware stuff on it, but they allow you to
Moylan
disable
inbounds
it,
the
which
ball.
is
The
fucking
Cyclones,
phenomenal.
they can make it even
That's
with
what
the
I
score.
can't believe
Dishes,
other
right side. He
phone
fouls
companies.
it.
I get why other phone companies probably want you to use their shit, but yeah.
He can't get the first. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Oh, you're making Food King's ramen? All right.
He sinks the
Oh,
second.
come on. There we go.
Both teams will make some
Oh, who the
substitutions.
fuck was it? You Suck at Cooking. They did a phenomenal video on ramen that I wanted to start making ramen shit with that. You Suck at Cooking is great for that. Especially like the hangover
Leads him with
ramen
the
that they
pass.
made. That
Fouls
looked
him.
phenomenal.
Freeman, the turnaround.
Coach Wilson,
Mm.
he's shaking things up, and this could spell
But
trouble
yeah.
for the other team.
Not
This
having
group
not
has
having a
lot of
shitload of
team chemistry.
bloatware probably keeps my phone from dying on me. But yeah.
Freeman takes the shot.
Some fucking hangover ramen where you just like, when you cook the ramen, you just throw in like some bacon, grease and all, throw in a bunch of cheese. It looks artery clogging, but it looks amazing. It's like, yo, I don't even really drink, let alone get drunk. But I want some hangover ramen. That's what I need to do. I have some ramen packets. Because I started to do that, like the idea of making ramen, but then using like bouillon cubes. I hope I'm saying that right. Bouillon. Using the broth stuff instead of their salt packets, basically.
Backs him down. Foul.
It takes quick hands.
And then
to
just
get to
adding a
them,
bunch of
and
shit.
he was too slow that time.
Iowa State calls time.
Yeah, you suck at cooking this pretty good. This is how too basic.
Well, let's get
How
back
Too
to
Basic really just
Frankly,
throws a
he's
bunch of
needed
shit
out on the
together.
floor. He didn't get much of a
I mean,
rest.
to be fair, You Suck at Cooking makes it look like How Too Basic, but actually makes like really delicious shit. Instead of fucking hair pies or hair cakes or whatever the fuck.
Skips it cross court.
Oh, with a hand in his face. Damn it.
Great rebound.
It's all right.
The
We still
big
got
fella's
3
not
minutes.
afraid to do the dirty work,
And
Vern.
no expectations, honestly.
Freeman lets it go. Off the mark from the land. They still have a 3-point lead.
There we go. Ooh,
Rises and
shit.
dishes.
Oh, no. I
It
fucked
goes out
up.
of bounds.
I used to
Sometimes
put
a
like
pass like that
Alfredo
can be
sauce
slow from the guy
in my
receiving it.
in my ramen. That made
That
it
time,
delicious.
that was just a
I think
bad
I
look.
could probably still kind of do that, but like I feel like now I'd have to like
Frank
make some
is one
chicken.
rebound short of a
Just like
double-double.
get some like grilled, get some like pre-cooked
has it down
chicken
low.
strips. I feel like could work,
These fans
or
are
frozen
loving
chicken.
it.
You
We
make
got a
that.
packed house in here, and they're going ballistic. They're out in front by 5.
Oh my God, that was such an open layup. What is this, NBA 2K19?
Inbound the ball. Cunningham inbounds the ball. Swing pass.
Yeah, a
right
bunch
wing.
of spices are nice though. I actually bought like a bunch of. That's actually really good.
One-on-one.
Is to just go to like Aldi or some shit. If you, I'm sure there's enough Aldi around here. Find an Aldi that doesn't look like you're gonna get murdered in it. There's several around
Catches
here.
it, right wing. Frank dumps it to the middle.
Go to an Aldi that doesn't look like you're gonna get murdered, and you can get some like decent spices there for like $1.
Lobs
They
it to
get
the
like
left.
pretty big
Backs
packages
down.
of them.
Bennett. Feeds it
Oh,
to the right
oh
side.
shit!
Booble
There you go.
raises up.
Hey, he
Nothing
sunk
but
it.
net. But they're still down by 1.
Yeah, Alfredo is fucking amazing.
Lead pass inside. Freeman inside.
It's not high quality,
By
but I
Iowa
used to
State.
love the chicken
Cyclones
Alfredo that
with a
Pizza
chance
Hut
to take
did.
the lead here late in the second
What was it?
half.
Tuscany
Here comes the
pasta.
double team.
Like on
Brinkley
Tuesdays, they would have Tuscany Tuesday,
has it right wing.
and I'd love to get their Tuscany pasta.
Boylan has
Maybe it was
his
just a
left forward.
local one, but I had it recently, and it was just garbage. Like more garbage than usual. Like I know Pizza Hut's like Alfredo pasta is like very simplistic shit, and isn't that great. But like this one in particular was like, man, at least it didn't taste like complete ass before.
Frank lets it go from the left block. This is a
It just
crucial
reminded me why I order from Domino's if I get.
Boylan releases.
Oh shit! Oh, and one.
The foul.
It just reminds me why I get like I said, why I get Domino's if I order pizza.
Misses in the
Ah,
game
damn
right
it.
there, Vern. Well, they've still got a chance to tie it with a 3.
White has picked up his second
Hey,
foul.
Good foul there.
how
They need
in
ball
the
back as
fuck,
soon as
dude?
possible.
Curry powder is lit. I'm trying not to sound too old or try to sound too young, but it is.
White
Curry powder
just
is
picked up his
legit.
third foul of the game. The foul stops
I actually used to
which is
buy.
just what the
I don't know if
doctor
Target
And
still
that's why they
sells
did
it,
Time is
but I
down on
used to
their
make
side.
like a
Very
thing
smart
of
play.
rice,
Iowa
like
State
just a thing of like minute rice.
White.
And you could actually buy I think it was like Indian food stuff, like packages, like a steam bag basically. Like you just buy a package of like chicken masala or something like that. Or I think there was one of the big things was like Bombay eggplant or something. And you just fucking heat that up for like a minute in the microwave. Cook your rice, pour that shit over the rice. It's fucking delicious. And it's like $4. Because the rice is super cheap and the packages are like $3, but I mean it's still a decently cheap meal when you put it all together.
But I think it's too late to save the game. Fouling isn't going to do them any good anymore. Oh, that might have been
damn
a
it.
nail in the coffin if he could have knocked that one down.
Coconut.
Can't put an end to the
I mean, you can
scoring.
buy. I'm sure you can buy this stuff. Yeah, coconut nuts and onions, carrots. To be fair, yeah, you could probably just do that. I'm just telling you the lazy way of doing it. The super lazy way.
Fouling isn't going to do them any good anymore.
How did we manage this?
And it's an 8-point ball game.
How did we manage to come back? Weren't we down by like 10 or 12 pretty quickly? Why are you still like you're down by 8 with 4 seconds left? Why are you fouling? What are you expecting here? I love how when it comes down to it, when the screws are being put on, like we couldn't make a free throw to save our lives earlier, but now like when it's like go time, it's like we're just legit hitting every last one. How did we manage this?
Iowa State knocks off the Bearcats 59-49.
How did we manage to do that?
Player of the game.
I don't understand. Damn. 14, 8, 2, 2, 3. Okay.
Let's quickly go to
Boylan's got something. Really, really poor AI shooting. I guess they were on fire for the first like 3-4 minutes of the game. Like they were kicking our ass from one side to the other. They were just like fucking ripping our shorts down and beating our asses with a stick. And for some reason, they just went to shit. I don't know. I don't understand. Why are we still here in this tournament?
It's time for College Hoops 2K8. The
All
Michigan
right.
State Spartans
Fucking
battle the
27-8
Iowa State
Michigan
Cyclones.
State. Like,
Welcome,
we're going to
college fans,
lose.
to round 2 of the NCAA tournament. We're here in
Where is the Honda Center? But anyway. I wonder where that's at. I was thinking it was in Anaheim, but I realized that was the Toyota Center. They shot like under 30%. I didn't even think about that. They were shooting like 40-some% going into the half, and then they just kind of fell off a cliff at that point.
passes it to the elbow. Peñazola from 20 feet out scores the
Oh,
opening field
man.
goal. And they now go up by 2. Now let's check in with
You're
the
gonna
third
destroy
member of our
them for
team,
some
Tracy
reason.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Tracy?
Vern, earlier today I talked with Coach Wilson. He told me that nobody expects them to go far in the tournament, so they've got a
I
little
completely
bit of a chip
forgot,
on
by
their
the
shoulder.
way,
He
that
said,
like
"We're going to
I
get a
knew that
big
Hitman
hit
2 was
at
coming out in a
moving
few
people along and
days,
getting to the
but I had
Sweet
no
16.
idea that they had
All
like
we
an
have to do
early
is play up
access
to our
version.
capabilities. Well,
And part
guys,
of me
he's
wants to
either
get it
using the oldest
because it's
motivational
like,
trick
well,
in
if
the
I
book,
fucking spent
or he
money on the
really
early
believes it.
access release of NBA 2K19,
How about that look?
and I know I
Beautiful
like
cut
Hitman,
and a
and I
terrific
paid that
lead
money
pass.
to 2K like an idiot, even though I kind of hated 2K18, I should give IO Interactive my money for the special edition. And then I could start playing Hitman 2 tomorrow.
Right wing. Dishes, left
Because
wing.
I genuinely enjoyed
20
Hitman
feet
1.
out.
A lot of people
Gets
kind of
the
hated the
rebound.
episodic
That's going to
format,
get you a
but
talking to from your
I
coach.
kind of hated the
Not a
always
smart
online
shot.
thing, but they started remedying that.
Backs down.
Mostly because they
Foul
weren't
hard.
associated with
He'll take
Square
it to the
Enix.
line.
Yeah, there's a Hitman 2 coming out on the 13th on Tuesday. The reviews have been quite good for it. Someone had like the con of like, it's kind of the same like Hitman 1. It's like that's kind of, isn't that a good thing? Do you want Hitman 2 to be like radically different? Because I don't. I loved Hitman. I loved Hitman 2016. I want Hitman 2 to be much like that, but improved. And that's basically what it is.
Backs in.
But then some asshole did it as like a con where they were just like, yeah, it's basically a slightly improved version of Hitman 1. I'm like, that's what I want.
Can't sink the first.
Oh,
Edward
balls.
to make his first stand off the bench.
They want Hitman 2 to be a racing game. It's funny because if you didn't, oh my god, if you don't legitimately know there's a Hitman 2 coming out, like the main demo, level was actually an F1 race. So when you talk about when you make light of Hitman 2, it's funny that you didn't know about that because yeah, the demo level that's been going around that people have played on is killing someone at like an F1 race. Dude, we suck.
Well, it looked pretty,
Or a Bret Hart simulator. Oh my god, that'd be good. I can't believe they haven't found a way to do that yet. Just give Agent 47 a fucking pink and black suit. I'd pay money for that.
They're now up by 3.
Give him some like Bret Hart sunglasses. Oh, that'd be legit.
Gets it out left. That last 13.
Wow, we had like 2 hands right up in his face. We were practically like fingering his mouth, and he still managed to hit it.
Couple backs him down, shoots it. Would have grabbed the lead, but it was missed by Collins.
That's just a bonus assignment by the defense.
Spin it. Okay, never mind. That's cool.
To the free throw line.
Don't worry about it.
Nice floater back there.
Sure. Let's make those now.
They're up 9-6.
Oh god, that's right. I gotta message my stepmom back because I think that she mentioned something about
To the free throw line.
Thanksgiving
Pulls it in.
because they want to try to get that together. I'm usually the one who's tasked with like the veggie plate because I don't really cook.
Takes it up.
I've never really tried it. I guess I've tried it, just not. I don't know if I would trust other people to eat my food. I just buy stuff. I'll buy stuff.
Swish.
Damn it.
And they're now behind by 1. Iowa State takes its first time out of the game.
Get it? It's fun, dude.
Getting set to inbound the ball.
It's kind of weird, like
Cyclones
playing it for
are
as long
making
as
a
I
few lineup
have,
changes.
and then like look at other videos where I'm just like, oh man, I can only imagine trying to do it, blah 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 blah, and then someone just finds new and inventive ways to beat it and like beat a level in 20 seconds. They're like, yeah, you just run over here, grab the sniper rifle. I'm like, where the fuck was the sniper rifle? And you just blow his brains off. I'm like, you didn't aim at anything. You just managed to. How did you do that?
They're still down 4. Peñazola suffered an injury earlier in the game. Tracy Wolfson has an update for us on his condition. Tracy,
one of our guys is
He has a
injured.
strained quad muscle, and it has to be causing him a lot of pain. He's been cleared to return if necessary. We'll see if they give him the go-ahead to get back on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tracy.
Your friends discovered the whole
brings it up the floor.
Nico
There's
thing.
no question what kind of defense
As in what? Because as in like Nico,
Has the baseline.
like the Nico thing from like Love Live. Because there's also Nico the video service. I think it's Nico. It might just be Nico video now.
By Oliver. Hangs in the air. He gets hammered. And he'll head to the strike. He misses the first. The Spartans are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Yeah, I don't give no fucks about Love Live, and
Off on the second.
I think I've gotten in an
Just
argument
over
with
7
someone
minutes
about that
left in the
before.
half. Leads him with
They
the
were
pass.
talking about how much they love
Stolen
Love
away by
Live.
Michigan State.
not a good entry pass, Fern. You just
They're like,
can't
yeah, I
force
love
it in there.
fucking Nico. I'm like, oh, the fucking.
Catches it
You mean
inside.
catchphrase?
Oliver,
Yeah,
15-footer.
she's great.
Gets it to go. He's got 2. Hunt dishes it to the high post.
Oh,
Dumped
shit.
down by Bennett. Here we go again.
Gotta go eat
Yet
your-
another lead change.
This is what the
Gonna go
fans
eat your
came to
noodles?
see.
Cool, man.
What a game!
Enjoy them for me. I decided to try to be healthy today and eat like a chopped salad. Although I did also eat. What the fuck did I also
Outright.
eat? Oh, I ate like chicken salad.
Edwin hits it.
Because once again, my lazy brain ends up finding new and inventive ways to be lazy, but at least like kind of expand my eating horizons. Like the invention of having so many things that you can put in like a steam fresh bag or microwave easily is great. I started eating like vegetarian burgers, like veggie burgers, because you could, because they taste like burgers, because they made vegetarian meat. Oh my God! Because they made vegetarian meat actually start tasting like real meat, sort of.
Michigan State has
and you can put it in the microwave for like a minute and a half. I almost said an hour and a half. You can put it in the microwave for like 90 seconds and you have burger.
That they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means
Because I think someone, one of my friends is like, why do you eat veggie burgers? To try to be healthy? I'm like, yeah, it's mostly laziness. I want burgers, but I don't want to have to like get out my electric skillet or anything. And I don't own a grill, so I'm going to find some way to do it. I didn't even mean for him to do that. I was sitting here hitting the pass button, but I guess it worked. You know what? Let's do defense. When they say it tastes like meat, you don't usually trust that. I gotta say, it tastes just fine. The chicken ones are a little bit different. Like, I don't know. It really depends. The meat ones are usually like the fake beef patties are usually pretty okay. It really depends on the brand you get, I think. Because when my mom was trying to eat healthier, she was like big on the Boca burgers, and I don't know if Boca's changed their formula like since then, but like it was kind of garbage. I was like, this is not. These are not burgers.
Got a chance to add one more.
Beautiful work to fight through that.
You just gotta find the right ones. Chicken patties are a lot more hit and miss than the burgers, though. I will say Aldi does like really good burgers. They have like these like $2 boxes of oh god, what is it? Black bean burgers, and they are delicious. You put a little hot sauce on there with it. Oh.
Feeds it to the left.
And yeah, like I said, it's like $2 gets you like 4 patties, so it's like a 50-cent patty of black bean burger, and it's good. Aldi's good for like very simple things, like the basic necessities. Aldi is great for. Everything else kind of eh.
Hunt puts it up. No good out of the corner.
Damn it! Like you want half a gallon of ketchup for $1.50, Aldi has you covered. My roommate and I once went to Aldi and bought like 5 dozen eggs because we were going to start eating a bunch of eggs. And they were 47 cents for a dozen. And like, I think we still got left with like 2 dozen eggs or so. And he's like, man, we got all these eggs left that are probably not good at this point. I'm like, dude, we're out like what, 98 cents? It's fine.
Gave him room to get it off.
Mainly because they prefer the long three over him driving it in. That's a
Bret Hart simulated to be a lesbian dating sim without any of the dating.
Really have to sell it.
It's kind of funny because Bret Hart's still kind of
to the free throw line.
I would imagine it would still feature Bret Hart looking like Bret Hart, considering Bret Hart now kind of looks like an old lesbian. I'm waiting for the day that Bret Hart like cuts his hair. I don't know if he's gonna do it recently, like because for some like Bret Hart's got really good genes where it doesn't look like his hair might be thinning, but it's not really balding like Shawn Michaels was.
Can't get the bucket from 18 feet.
So it might take him a little bit longer to get rid of his long
Stolen
hair.
by Michigan State. Leads him with the pass. Wojciechowski releases.
God damn it.
Just missed it. No three-point opportunity.
Absolutely no sex talk at all because it'd be improper.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams will make some substitutions.
Baby, I can't wait till we make love. But first I have to throw you sternum first into the turnbuckle. And I need to see how you take it.
It's the second to fall as well. Edwin got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor.
Like it'd be a bunch of talk that sounds like sex talk. It's like, hey baby, how do you take it? What do you mean, how do I take it? How do you take a super kick?
Passes it back down low. Last layup was dropped in by by Milton.
Neither team can find a way to pull away from the other.
You better sell the shit out of that. You better sell the shit out of that stunner, or else there ain't gonna be nothing going on here. Kickstart it. The Bret Hart visual simulator, or fucking dating sim. That'd be fantastic. I wish I had any artistic ability to draw Bret Hart.
Pulls the trigger.
I guess I could use pictures of 90s Bret Hart without a shirt on. I'm sure there's probably some legal issues with that.
They got out on
but it'd be funny.
And they forced him to rush it a little.
Boobles, 14 feet out.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, continue double teaming him.
28 to 25.
Yeah, Bret Hart would probably feel weird going bald.
Edwin.
He's had that long hair for so long. I mean, Shawn Michaels did too, but yeah. It'd be even weirder if Shawn Michaels comes out bald with his sexy boy music. I'm sure he probably did in the run up to this to last Friday.
Is back in the game after a short rest.
I don't blame Shawn Michaels though for shaving his head, because it was really starting to look not good. Kind of like Baron Corbin. It's like, man, you know what? He looks fine bald. It's fine. It's better than the alternative, which was just looking all thin-haired out. By the way, this dude that I'm guarding right now, he was totally way out on his lonesome. If they could have hawked the ball down to him, he probably would have had an easy layup. But nope, here we are, waltzing it down the court somehow.
His first shot of the game. It's good.
Hey! Oh, that was the one who was injured. He's back in.
Haven't looked back.
You're gonna squeeze your hand so hard right now. He'd be the one who'd take the anime hand-holding meme literally. Oh man.
Big B has it right side. Aiken bounces it down
what the
low.
fuck am I watching? Because I have an anime night with one of my. Oh, come on! We were doing so good, you jackass. Never it. What the fuck? He had it, and you just smacked that shit out of the way.
Substitutions. Gorchowski inbounds the ball.
Yeah, we have an anime night once a week. He introduced me to Gotchaman Crowds. That's what it was. It's an interesting show. It's like a. Oh shit! I was about to take a shot, because in my mind, the clock was running down, and then I realized just before I was about to hit it that, oh no, that was the shot clock.
Aiken.
But yeah, Gotchaman Crowds is a fucking trip. I don't know what to think too much of it.
Catches it.
It's just oh man, it's weird mech droid things combined with neon and technology, and it's odd. I still got it.
Into the break with the score 32 to 25.
John Cena's sexy high school adventure.
Give us your opinion on the first
That's
half,
a thing.
I can't think of too much good to say.
How are we shooting 65% and they're only shooting 39%? What in the fuck is happening? I didn't even realize. We must have been giving the ball up quite a bit, right? How?
Coach Wilson wants to shake
We're
things
up by 7. What the fuck is going on?
The group of kids on the
Why?
floor play with great chemistry.
Why is this a thing? Can someone just beat our asses, please?
Passes to the right.
Oh,
Backs
Jesus.
him down. Oliver skips it to the top of the key. Nice touch on that last three by Aikens.
Sweet. He put that bounce pass.
Well, that was a
right in
dumb
his hip
idea.
pocket.
He has great court sense. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime. Tracy?
Thanks, Vern. During halftime, I spoke with Coach Wilson.
Maybe this is the thing I always talked about, where if I
because
because I always talk about how I tend to do better if I just start ranting about other things outside of the basketball game, and I don't even think about it, and the next thing I know is I'm just winning.
Back to you guys.
Nice work, Tracy. Oliver backs in.
Legit, they're what, 4th seed, I think?
Hauls it in. That's his 4th
There's
rebound
not
thus
that many
far.
better
Nice
teams
work
than
by the
them
big
right
fella to
now.
get that rebound.
Poked away.
Fourth seed means at max there are 15 teams in the country better than them. If we somehow defeat them.
He is squeezing, young fella.
Nice pass. Peñazola has it left wing. Pass right side.
I'm looking.
Picks it up.
I'm in.
The layup was floated in by Bubolz. He's shooting 57%
Why?
for the game.
How is this happening?
It's deflected.
Oh my
Gathered
God!
by
What the
Brinkley.
fuck were they doing?
Quick hands before they even knew what hit them. He made off with that.
Oh my God!
Basket on the mark by Bubolz.
What even is
Just
this?
over 10 minutes left in the second half. He just rose up and nailed it.
Bubolz low-key
Silky smooth
MVP.
release
Yeah, which is
does well
amazing
from that
considering
distance.
how many goddamn turnovers he had in the
Bounces
last
to the left
game.
side.
Because he was the one who just couldn't like post spin for the life of him.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
And now he's just like turned it. Oh, okay. Well, that was just kind of a. Oh my God! Stop letting me grab the ball.
Raises up. That basket
Oh
game.
my God!
13 points and he leads all
How
scorers.
many goddamn turnovers did he have in the last game? Because he had a lot trying to do those damn post spins and then failing consistently. Now he's just like. Now he's just turned on the MVP switch.
Couple. Aiken beats it to the top of the key.
This is ridiculous.
Couple for three. And the ball will land out of
Ah.
bounds after the errant shot. The Cyclones.
Oh God, I
will bring
got a
in some
lot of
players from
crap
off the
on
bench.
my. Oh, damn it. Okay, I just gotta pause this for like just a minute because I need to actually like I need to message my family back real quick. So give me a moment to make sure that I can actually message my family back. It's probably a good idea if I do that. I gotta deal with Thanksgiving. Yeah, am I working Thanksgiving Day? Don't know. Sorry. All right. See, now I really do need to do the message thing. Sorry, this is yeah. It's not like let's see. All right, Android. Show me how technology works. Let's see here. All right, where's the message thing? Give me a moment as I'm dealing with this. There we go. Now I can actually do it on my computer. That's amazing. That actually is really cool. Cool. That is legit. Like, the idea of scanning a QR code, by the way, on your phone to attach it to your browser, a website on your browser, so that you could just like text, use your text messages on your like from your phone on your computer. Like, how have I not been able to do that up until this point? How is today the first day I've been able to do that?
Getting their shots off quick enough, so look for them to really pick up the pace on these next few times up the court.
Aiken has it top of the key. Dumps it down low with the shot. It's good from 10 feet by Oliver.
Now I got family
He's
messaging
3 for
me
4
now.
for the game.
Like, they're like, how do you like your new job? I'm like, fuck. Oh yeah, I'm already changing jobs again.
Inbounds the ball. Michigan State is really struggling.
I was in it for like a week and a half. I was in this new gig for like a week and a half, and I already put in for another gig. I already put in another bit at work. To be fair, it's pretty much going to be the same days off and the same hours and everything, so nothing drastically changes from the last couple of weeks, which is good because that's kind of what I wanted. But yeah, I was like, I'm just doing. I'm probably going to want to do something with a little less thinky work.
Just over 8 minutes left in the second half. The Spartans will take a timeout.
There we go. Point of emphasis. Okay. See, this is what happens when this is what happens when I'm going to start streaming like on normal people time. Is I'm going to get people hitting me up at normal people time because no one's going to text me at like 4 in the morning. Let's go defense.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Oliver inbounds the ball.
There we go.
Passes it to the wing. Buried from beyond the
Yeah,
arc.
you like being able to see the streams? Yeah, I'm getting used to days. Days is a thing that I'm getting used to now. It's like, oh man, is this what it means to be like available and around? It's really weird because I like got shit done today. It was really odd to feel like I could actually get shit done today.
Trouble will make a player extra cautious.
But you don't want to be so careful that you're not effective out there. It's a tricky balance.
Dishes to the low block.
There we go.
Michigan State needs to cut down on the turnovers. And Tracy is near their bench.
I wonder if for this possession I could actually manage to type without actually. Part of me wants to try this. It's like, could I just sit here near the? Could I manage to sit here near the? I want to. Damn it! If I actually hadn't moved, that character would have gotten it. I should just sit here, and I'm gonna try it for this particular. All right. I mean, he ended up getting it, but that's all right.
The Cyclones will get a few of their starters back in the game. Boylan inbounds the ball.
There we go. Oh shit!
Pretty pass by Bubolz. They're now out in front by 10. Michigan State is really struggling. Oliver gets it left wing. Boylan hauls in the board.
He might have been thrown off by how wide open he was.
Bubolz skips it to the top of the key. To the middle. Boylan
okay, I'm trying to get it to him. Get it to Timba. Let him do his thing. Oh, he didn't do his thing very well. Just push through. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. The other guy got it.
He gets up close and
personal. All right, I'm going to test this theory here. Oh, shit. Never mind. What the fuck is going on? Why am I up by 14 points? Why is this a thing? At this point, it might not even matter if they start if I don't even get myself involved. I might still actually win regardless if I spend half the time making plans for Thanksgiving with my family. Like, what the fuck was even the route of running that he just took? I'm gonna sit right here and then just message my dad.
Exactly where you are when you hear that sound. These fans are wild. Knocks down the first one. Both teams are making a few lineup changes. He gets the second to fall as well.
Next day on ESPN. This is blasphemous. They were up by so much, the center was just sitting down there not doing a goddamn thing. They are throwing the game away. What is this? How did we get slaughtered in the first several minutes and got slaughtered throughout part of like the first part of the stream, but now we're still somehow winning? I don't understand this. Here, I'm going to sit here again. I just got a text message from my dad. We'll see what happens.
Nice little crossover. Kimba inbounds the ball. Peñazola tosses it up court. Stuff.
Oh, shit. Go! Shoot the ball! Oh, my God.
Reels in the offensive rebound.
Oh, God damn it. I figured I could probably jump over him. That's all right.
That'll make the highlight reel.
There we go.
Down low. Bounces it to the right wing. Couple can't cut the lead to single digits.
There we go.
Shoots.
I'm just going to shoot.
Jumper was off the mark by
At this point, hopefully they just don't come back too much
10.
while I'm trying to talk.
Aikens unloads.
Really? Oh, my God.
They're still down
Here.
7.
Take the ball.
pass.
Put the... Oh, God damn
Michigan
it.
State.
I'm trying.
The Spartans can trim the lead to single digits. Couple is called for the charge, and that's a turnover.
How about the job by the defender there?
Oops.
Way to step in front and take the charge, young fella.
Bennett inbounds the ball.
I only got like one more message
Rises
left.
and dishes.
Oh, there you go.
Picks it up. Got the hoop.
And one. Oh, my
And
God.
will go line.
He's either got to foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point plays.
There we go. All right, cool.
Peñazola goes up. Foul shot is good for a
Sure, I'll take it. Why not?
Just over 4
Hey,
minutes
rectangle.
left in the second.
Imagine this year's Duke losing like that.
The Spartans all time.
I don't know. The coach on the sideline wasn't even paying attention anymore. He was just busy texting his family. He's not even... He didn't even care. Let's just continue this defense thing. This seems to be working out. We can maybe shut this game out. I got it. This is what I'm going to do. This is I want to do some NBA 2K11 shit. This is what I used to do in my career because you used to be able to cheese the shit out of it. Yep. You used to be able to cheese the shit out of stuff in my career. Like I used to play for like the Heat when LeBron went, and I would sit down here around here, and then when they would play 4-on-5, and then if they got a rebound, there would be a guy that I'd be there already for the easy points. And if this shit happened, I could just still haul it down, like haul it down to me. This is really. I'm gonna just sit here. This is how I'm gonna. I want to see if this cheesing method continues to work. They're literally playing 4-on-5 right now. There you go. Good job.
They now trail by 13.
Oh, okay, well.
We're the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn
That's
it over.
all right. Coach K would look
That's
like
not the
crying
kind of
Jordan.
teamwork you like
He'd
to
probably
see
get
out
like
there.
legitimately
They need to get on
pissed
the
because
same
Coach K
page.
is kind of an ass.
Inbounds the ball. Just over 3 minutes.
It's been kind of well known that he's kind of an ass, so he probably wouldn't cry. He'd just probably get all fucking
Dumps
butthurt.
it to the paint. Takes a three. The two-handed jam was banged off the rim by Cullen.
Oh, so close to something that looked really neat. Wow. Good job, boys. How are we here? How are we here at the Sweet 16? We're on the verge of the Sweet 16 right now. What is this? Here, I'm gonna start running. Ready? Oh, no. Okay. Oh my God! He's there. Got him. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna sit here again. You guys go play 4-on-5. I'm legitimately trying to throw this game away. I'm legitimately trying to throw this game away.
The
This is how we do it. We're going to
Spartans
play
have got a lot
hockey
of ground to
style.
make up.
It's just going to be a box of
Bounce
people
pass to the
surrounding the
inside.
basket.
Stolen away by Iowa State.
And then
With
one
the
guy.
inside leaner, made by
This
Portland.
is
Coach Izzo
seriously.
felt the momentum slipping away from his team, and I'm sure he's hoping this time out will straighten them out.
Can we just... I'm just going to sim this. We've gotten it. We've won this game. Let's just sim this. We've won. What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Oh my god. Alright, who we facing? Oh my god. Dude, if we manage this shit, I think what we've had would be considered upsets, right? I want to see if anyone else has come close to this. 1-5, okay. Ooh, San Diego State lost. Look at that. We actually did better than San Diego State in the tournament. We did better than Iowa, who did lose in the first round. Baylor right now is kind of the lowest. Louisville, Alabama. Come on, is there anybody like us? Seton Hall, Notre Dame, Kentucky. Texas is a 9 seed at least. Gonzaga really bounced back. Ooh, West Virginia. They beat Villanova and Michigan. Holy shit. Well, that's a thing. West Virginia beat Villanova and Michigan. Dude, that's... Can you imagine how many people would have probably had Villanova beating West Virginia? And how many people just fucking crumpled up their papers when that happened? Villanova losing in the first round feels unheard of. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. I hope I don't get I don't think I'd get copywritten from that. I don't know. I remember that used to be like a thing where the people would legitimately get scared to sing songs because it might get hit with a copyright strike. Yeah, there you go. There's a 90-team unity, though we have beaten them twice, so there's at least that. We've actually, for all of our awfulness, we've actually beaten them twice this season.
Get ready for college hoops on 2K Sports. The Iowa State Cyclones
Can't wait for the
take on
cheese. So much cheese. U.S. Airways Center.
Kansas
Wow.
controls the opening tip and
Good
will get this
good
one
job,
started.
Tyler.
They're starting this one
That
off with
timing was
minimum-
impeccable. West Virginia football team actually sings "Take
Dumps
Me
it
Home, Country
inside.
Roads" after
Goes up.
home games. That feels like it makes
Ripped
sense.
inside by Bubolz.
It's better than some of the other ones where yeah, we're just gonna play I think after Iowa State football team wins, which has been I guess a bit more than it used to, but still been kind of rare in the last 5 years. But yeah, if Iowa State wins at home, they'll play
Backs in.
oh shit,
Unroll
what the
catches
fuck is it?
baseline.
Sweet Clementine.
Slater pulls it in. Passes right wing. McNamara dumps it off.
Sweet Caroline, not Clementine. Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I?
Last tray off
Sweet
the right
Oranges?
side.
No, sweet. They'll play Sweet Caroline. Why did I think Sweet Clementine?
Alley-oop. Peña's
I didn't even ask for that.
It looked like he was leaning when the contact occurred.
Yeah, let's deal with that strained calf muscle by jumping up for alley oops. That makes all the sense in the world.
Bennett inbounds the ball. Has it outright. Nice pass. Bennett with
Yeah,
the
it's
shot.
probably not gonna go
Hits
in.
the jumper.
Never mind.
They're in front.
GG.
5-0.
New Lob City. Oh my god.
To the stripe.
I always wondered because I didn't know if there was an alley oop button combination in this game. I still don't know what the alley oop button combo is in this game.
Feeds it to the baseline.
Otherwise, I would have done the shit out of it last year when we had a 7'3" center. Oh my God. Did you really? I gave you the best opportunity to put that shit in, and he fucking throws it off of his dome piece. God damn it.
Knocks down the first one. The Cyclones will bring out
You deserve to lose after that one. There's a lot of reasons why you should say you can't do that.
Inbounds the ball. Milton hands it off.
Ugh, it's making me tired.
Knocks
Oh
it
my
loose.
God.
And it's scooped up
Okay,
by
well,
Conroy. McNamara brings it
that's
up.
all right.
Picked
We
up
excel on
three.
4-on-5
Just slows
situations,
down to the
apparently.
point he sees things that others don't.
That last three ball was drained by Sheridan. Now let's check in with the third member of our
okay,
team, Tracy
okay.
Wilson. Tracy?
Thanks, Vern. A little while ago, I talked with Coach Self. He said we've seen what can
Oops.
happen when a lower seed
Shit.
gets an upset or two
Shit.
under their
There we
belt
go.
in their first couple
Oh.
of rounds. They become a
All right,
very
it worked.
dangerous team, no matter who they're up
If
against.
it's stupid but it works, it
Forget
ain't
about
stupid.
their seed and just look at who they've beaten.
Oh,
Guys,
Thank you,
shit.
Tracy.
Yeah, hung out with my friends Tuesday night. I played Magic the Gathering for the first time in
They're
a
now out in
while.
front by 4.
And things have changed. Well, I guess things haven't changed. It's just I never really knew how commander decks work until
To the elbow.
Tuesday night.
Backs
So I
down.
found out about
Looks away.
commander
And it's
decks.
controlled
And
by
I was like, wow,
Kansas.
that's a
I
lot.
like how he gets
That's a
himself
lot
into
to know.
defensive position.
It's not a
Right
ton to know.
place,
It's really just
right
like,
time
oh yeah, it's 100 cards instead of 60. You have to have a legendary creature as a commander.
They bring their lead to 7.
And they have to have the same like 2
Dishes
colors
it
or
to left
whatnot.
wing. Kimba dumps it off.
Yeah, and then you can only have like one of everything.
From in
You know, you
close,
can't have like 4 copies
Short, and
anymore.
it
God
rolls
damn
out.
it.
The Jayhawks with a lot of momentum.
So it's different.
Slater leads him with the pass. Throws it up. Grabbed by Milton.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Lead pass inside. Kimba to the rack.
Hey.
Buries the 3-ball playoff. And they're now behind by 5. Right around 8 minutes left in the half.
Finally turned on the heat in my apartment too.
Conroy catches it. High
I'm
post.
sure my roommate
Dishes out left.
probably
Kimba
notices
pulls it in. They're
because it
still
was
up
like
by
60
5.
degrees in here. Which I mean, I
Pigazzola.
probably could still deal with it, but I was like, I'll just turn it up to
Milton
like
backs down.
66.
Nice job
We
on
both
the
like it
assist
pretty
by Milton.
cold, so
But they're still behind
I was
by
like
3.
66 would be
They're going
fine.
to stick with them all the way up the floor in the full court man-to-man.
Yeah, this is it's gonna be like ridiculously low bills these next several months because we both like it cold, so the heating bill is gonna be like next to nothing.
Bold pass. Conroy. Kimba
Like that's what
inbounds
happened when
the
I
ball.
lived by myself.
Pigazzola
When I lived by
passes way
myself,
down.
my electricity
Backs
bill
him
because
down.
I'd had the
Puts
AC
it up.
running
The Joker
like
was
all summer.
buried by Milton.
It was like 120, 150 bucks, and then during the winter it was like 30. Because I lived on the second floor. I didn't even have to like turn on my heat. I literally just let the heat from like the surrounding apartments heat my
Slater has it down
apartment,
low.
and it did
Steal by
fine.
Iowa State. He picks up tons of steals
Ah,
for a
shit.
big man.
He's got quick hands, reads the situation, which allows him the opportunity.
Oh,
to
after all that, you still fucked it up. Oh my God. Sitting here mocking them. We can't make a rebound to save our life.
Bubolz backs in. Bounce
Oh,
pass
come on,
inside.
come on,
Kimba
come on. Oh God, he takes so long to shoot.
corrals the miss inside.
Ugh.
Just over 6 minutes left in the half.
I don't even
You
know
would've
what I
liked
want
see
to play
them get
after
a better
this.
shot off than that.
I kind of thought about it. Oh yeah, I think I wanted to play some stuff on my Switch.
Close-range shot missed by Slater.
I got Diablo 3.
Gets it
I bought
outright.
Risk.
Conroy gets it to fall.
There was actually a very
Will
short
take their
period of
first
time where on Risk on the Switch, I was like number 2 in the world. Like on the leaderboards, it was actually quite nice. I think I'm down to like 80 now, but yeah. I should have just played out those last few games and got to number 1.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
Then for that short period of time, I could have taken a nice little snapshot where I was number 1 in the world at
Boylan
Risk on the
inbounds
Switch.
ball.
Now it's a lot harder because people have had some time to like
Up
really
three,
play it,
but it's
and I
recovered by
play other
Stone
games.
to the paint. Feeds it to the wing.
For every game out there, there's someone who just is going to devote like their every waking hour to it.
Covington dishes to the wing.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Boylan catches it baseline. The 9-footer.
Oh.
The Jayhawks with a chance for a double-digit lead. Skip pass, high post.
I don't know how that happened.
I'd love to see
There we
that.
go.
He was
There we
looking
go.
around
There
then
we go.
pounced.
There we
Such
go.
a
Look at
deep
that. Look at that crossover. If he could only finish it. That's all right. I'm ready to lose at this point.
Catches it right side. McNamara
I'm ready to claim defeat. Our Cinderella run got us to the Sweet 16, and I should be thankful for at least that much.
Tracy's got a report for us.
Coach
The
Wilson
fact that we
is
even
not
made
at
it
all
this
happy
far
with the
is
drought they're
amazing
going
enough.
through. He told his
Oh,
assistants
no.
to find a way, any way, to turn this run around.
Thanks, Tracy. No good on the last layup by
They
Boylan.
need to find the way.
He's having a hard time getting his shot
What
to
type
go.
of way are we looking
Just
for?
hope it doesn't wreck his confidence.
Do you know the
It's hard
way?
to see how it would.
Tosses it up.
It's funny because I probably have I have so many world recruits that I get. There's probably a Ugandan in my on my team somewhere.
Knocks down the first one.
Dead memes,
The Jayhawks
yes.
will bring in some players from
Oh
off the
god,
bench.
I forget where did I see that? I saw something that was like a dead as fuck
He gets
meme.
them both.
I think at like Anime Nebraska, where I was like, that was last. Like I forget what the fuck it was, but I remember thinking, and I was like, I know I'm getting old, but I know that meme was dead like a year ago.
Puts it up. Gets the push shot.
The Ugandan Cyclones.
Call time.
Fuck it, let's continue the
Well,
defense.
let's get back to the action.
It's all right.
There's no question
Oh,
what kind
God.
of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
Ah! Oh, he still got his own rebound. Suck a dick.
Don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point
Ugh.
plays.
Tacks on the free throw for
Here we
the
go.
three-point play. Just over 4
shit.
minutes left in the half.
Oh yeah, was I? No, I think I was doing something on Tuesday, wasn't I? Did I talk about being
Leads it in.
at Anime Nebraska? I think I mostly just talked about buying shit there.
Can't get the layup.
But
they're
yeah,
still out in
I saw
front
some.
by 10.
I saw some. I saw a number of panels
Dumps it to the
there,
paint.
and I saw a few panels that like made me very confident that I could do my own panel.
Conroy hauls it in. That's his
Like
fourth
it was
rebound
like
thus
one of those
far.
things. Is like they
Puts it
seem
up.
knowledgeable
Return
enough
to
at this,
center.
but their
He
presentation is just
exploded
such
off the floor to time
like
that block.
garbage
Anticipation by the defender.
that I could probably do a half decent presentation on something at an anime convention. Because they had, yes, I went to Anime Nebraska. Yeah,
Has had serious problems
and I
with
actually
their
there was
interior.
the female friend that I went with.
Coach South just told the players on his bench,
The
"We have to
female
be
friend
more
that I went
physical
with
in the
last
paint.
year, I didn't
Don't
even
be afraid of
realize
some
because
contact."
I hadn't talked to
Sounds
her
like he'd
in
rather
a
have
few
some
months.
fouls called than to
Is that
keep
I didn't
giving up all
realize that
those
she
easy
too was
baskets.
also
Thanks,
there,
Tracy.
and I was like, I didn't even see her.
Gets
I
it
might have
right
seen
wing.
her maybe at some point as a
Boylan
glance,
snatches
like.
the rebound.
I was like, I'm sure probably at some point when I was trying to get over to the other side of the convention center because the Uber driver
Backs down.
didn't understand that
Stolen
there's
by
two
Kansas.
entrances.
2:52 left in the first half. Great anticipation and quick hands.
It's a deuce the other way if you don't protect the basketball.
Make love to any cat-eared ladies.
Knocked loose. And
There wasn't a whole lot of. There wasn't a. Well, okay, there's I guess a fair bit of cat-eared ladies, but actually there, it was kind of fun doing the people watching. There was It was kind of funny because I was getting kind of late at night and I was hanging out with another friend of mine.
They've still got an 8-point lead.
Man, it was full of shit. And then really, actually, I did have a guy who was actually kind of a wingman.
Dishes to the right
He
side.
could have been a wingman if I actually tried, because there was this female who was dressed up in a maid doing a panel about boobs. It was an 18+ panel,
Graham has it
but
baseline.
my
Gets
buddy
nothing but
does some like audio visual stuff outside of his normal job. So he's trying to like recruit people to potentially work for him, and he recruited one of the girls. Oh, really? And then I guess I had mentioned, I was like, hey, you know, that girl in the maid outfit, she's pretty cute. And he was like, you should go talk to her. I'm like, I'm fine. He was like, you know, I just offered her friend a job. You have an in. And I was like, yeah, but I'm fucking tired and lazy. I probably should have gone for it. Should have at least tried. There wasn't any wild parties. There probably was. We just didn't get. There's not as many wild parties in Nebraska as there is in Iowa, which is kind of weird to say that. But yeah, there was always much better parties at Anime Iowa. A lot more drinking was had.
Catches it left side.
You didn't think you were the maid cat? No. Like, she wasn't dressed up. Like, she was just cosplaying in, like, a maid outfit. There wasn't a... Well, they might have had a maid cafe. I don't know. Anime Iowa actually has a maid cafe every year. I don't go to it because that shit's, like, weird enough as is. Let alone someone trying to pretend.
No good on the last layup by Bennett. The Jayhawks will try to eat some time off the clock. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
But yeah, it was yeah, there's not nearly as many fun parties, I think, as there was. I think it's because everything's a little bit more spread out, because they don't have a big enough area anymore for like Omaha doesn't have a nice big convention center area that they could do their stuff in. So not everything's like centralized to a certain location. So it makes things kind of a pain in the ass to coordinate with people. Why didn't he shoot? He had like a gimme layup and then he didn't take it. Realistically, that one's down to the AI's fault. If I end up winning this game, it's because of the AI's dumb decisions like that. I have no idea why he was driving to the lane and then he passed out. Did he think I was honestly going to make it in time?
They need to make some adjustments.
Pico Taku's devoted. He's too devoted to his 2D waifus to consider 3D relationships. I wish I could refute you on that one.
Tremendous effort from our player.
It also has mostly to do with the fact that I'm watching some of my friends go through divorces right now, and I was just like, Some of my best friends are going through bitter divorces, and they have kids, so it makes things a little bit more complicated. And, you know, I got a roommate who had like a girlfriend for like 5 years and cheated on him. And, it's just I'm just watching relationships break in front of me with my friends, and I'm just like, I think I'm just basically saving up for a house at this point. I was like, I just want a house. That's what I want. I want a house for my like video game and otakudom. It'll just be this weird mix of anime, wrestling, and sports.
Thanks, Tracy. Let's see if they took that
for the whole house. A cafe Joshi fan watching high school.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything.
I mean, you're not completely wrong. Because, yeah, we actually had our anime night with me and my buddy, and we had been watching Daily Lives of High School Boys, which is actually funny as fuck. It's actually a funny as fuck show. 2D can't divorce because that sounds raping. I mean, I've mentioned that before in Japan. If you want to spend hundreds of dollars on like a kit, you can have a fake wedding with your waifu. It costs like hundreds of dollars to get the kit of like artwork with your waifu and a wedding dress and a fake marriage proposal, but they've started doing that for the really lonely dudes.
Misses the three-pointer. They've still got an 8-point lead. Iowa State is really struggling. Brinkley backs down.
Yeah, that was a while ago. It was
knocked loose. And it's gathered up by Conroy.
I like how he gets himself
I'm sure your parents would be proud.
Right
you're right, but I don't tell my parents about this. Not that I'm like ashamed, but it's just like my mother already doesn't understand the concept of like playing video games, like staying up. She doesn't understand. Like she's always like gotten on me. She's like, you should just go to bed earlier instead of, because when I used to work nights, she's like, you should go to bed earlier instead of staying up all night and playing video games.
Pulls in the offensive
And she's
rebound.
also one of those who assumed I was just going to, like, grow out of wrestling, which, to be fair, probably would have happened by this point if there wasn't the ability to watch, like, Japanese stuff.
Iowa State
Like,
is
half-decent
shooting itself
wrestling
in the
from,
foot
like,
with
New
all
Japan.
the
Probably
turnovers.
would have
Tracy has something
dropped
for
out
us.
of that.
Coach Wilson is not sugarcoating
Oh,
the issue.
shit.
He told his
Oh,
assistants
HDMI
our
cord's getting
fundamentals
fucky.
are abysmal. The
Not that I'm
men
ashamed,
and
but
only players I want on the floor right now are the ones that can
you make a
take
good
care of the
point.
ball.
All right, Tracy, poked away. The Jayhawks will retain possession. The Cyclones will bring out some reserves.
What the hell have you walked in on? Yeah, quite a thing. Yeah,
Conroy
like
inbounds
that,
the
and then
ball.
I'm trying to start in on some shows because I keep falling behind. Every season I fall behind on shows. I need to start
Down
like
low.
picking those shows to
Pass
watch
passage was made by Conroy.
and actually watching shit.
Knowing where his teammate was going to be
What do I
before he
do
got
with my
there.
life?
That's what's
I feel
called
like I don't do
chemistry, Vern.
Double clutches.
That's a tough call to go
damn
your
it.
way if you're a defender. You really
Set
have to
picks,
sell it.
picks, baby. Yeah, I should start doing some picks. Oh, damn it. It's one of
Can't
those.
sink the first.
Let me see here. Ba.
Good on number 2.
All right, got that one. We can't set picks. We're trying to do a 7 seconds or less
McNamara.
offense. Remember?
Milton
Can't set a
snipes
pick
it.
in 7
He'll make that
seconds.
one most of the time.
See, look,
The D
3,
got a break on that
4, 5, 6, done. There you
Brinkley
go.
puts it up. No good.
That
for
really
three-point
should have
land.
gone in.
The
He's
D
a
got away
shooter.
with one there.
Why didn't
He
that
had
go
space
in?
to shoot, and he
That's
usually
all right.
doesn't miss those.
Iowa State calls timeout.
Lost the will to go on without him. I did make it sound like really dark, didn't I? It's like, love is not a thing anymore. It doesn't exist. Sunset picks all the time. You know what? That's a very good point. I mean, yeah, with Steve Nash, they really did do a lot of pick and roll. I'm just giving excuses at this point. Don't mind me. You know what? Shot selection's probably a good thing to go for right now.
Getting set to inbound the ball.
Hey, the sooner we lose, the sooner we can start doing off-season crap. I don't even know if I'll be able to get to it right away. Because we're like an hour and a half in
Inbounds
already.
the ball.
They're playing man-to-man here, Vern.
Peñazola passes to the left wing. Backs in. Top of the key.
All right, let's do this. Didn't
Lead
quite
pass to
work.
the middle.
Kind of worked. All right, that worked. Hey, Bailey, what's up? Oh, damn it. I got like a weird thing on my neck for
Slater
some reason.
unloads.
I don't know.
Bank
It feels
shot
like
won't
it
fall.
feels like maybe a
But
hair
they're
that I
still up
didn't
by 9.
like shave properly or something.
Skips
I
it to
always
the free
tend to
throw
do
line.
that even when I
Kimba
trim my
gets it
beard.
outside.
There's always like a long
Gets
hair
the
that I'll
three-pointer
forget.
to go.
Wow, how did he?
He's 3
How is
for
the
7
shooter
in the game.
missing all of the shots, but the non-shooters are actually making them? A guy with a 3-point icon underneath his name can't make the 3 points, but
Releases.
goddamn,
They answered
if
right
this
back
dude
with a
can't.
three-pointer by Sheridan. He's shooting 100%.
Nope.
from deep. Peñazola with the floater. Leads it
They
up
didn't
and
even
in,
try to like
but they still trailed by 7.
take him. Yeah, I gotta get
Tosses it up.
frames for my artwork
The
too.
shot from beyond the
Speaking
arc
of
was
Anime
no good
Nebraska.
by McNamara.
But yeah, I
Still
told
have a
myself
7-point
because I was
lead.
like, well, if Anime Iowa is willing,
Kimba.
talking about the panel thing
Gets it
again,
left side.
if I was like, well, if Anime Iowa is willing to have
Dishes
like a
it down
New Japan
low. Boobles takes it
panel,
up.
I could
Hits the
totally
layup
do
after
like
the
a
break reaches
Japanese
the deep.
wrestling just in general
Milton with the
panel.
great look
I can
for assists,
absolutely
and he
do
leads
that.
his team in that category.
And I'll be very knowledgeable
Leads
about
him
it,
with
and I
the
can
pass.
definitely
Stolen
put some
away
work
by
in.
Iowa
Because
State.
yeah, like
Here
one of the
is the
panels I
break.
went to, it was
Left
literally
wing.
like, I have nothing against
Bounces it to the low
PowerPoint, but it
block.
was literally like black text on a white background. There was
Dicey
like
pass.
nothing to it. I was
Stolen
like,
by Conroy.
I at least know Photoshop enough
Yes,
to
Vern,
make
you
like
just
some
can't force
visuals
it in there.
interesting.
A
I just helped smack that in. Go me. Let's see, EW panel. That'd be amazing if they let me do that. If I actually do a Japanese wrestling panel at Anime Iowa next year, it's not going to be till July, obviously, but if I do that, I want to record it and put it on my YouTube channel. People can let me know how good or bad I did.
The lay-in was good by Boylan. 10 points, and he's his team's leading scorer.
Because I already thought of like how I would design it, because I would design it as like two separate. My idea was to design it in like two separate circles, where there's two like man. I'm trying to figure out how I do this. Where it'd almost be like a triangle for men and women's wrestling. There's two of the same triangle where it deals with both, like there's a sports point of the triangle, a comedy point of the triangle, and like a general entertainment or high flying part of the triangle. And like there's like a Puro promotion for stuff like that, and there's like a Joshi promotion. So it's like, oh, for your sports type stuff, for like men, if you wanted to watch men wrestle, you could watch New Japan. If you wanted to do the women one, you could watch Sendai Girls or Stardom maybe. And it's like if you wanted to do comedy, there's Tokyo Joshi Pro for women and DDT for men. I'm sure there's probably some other. Well, actually, there's like, I guess most of the other like Joshi promotions do at least a little bit of comedy. Like Ice Ribbon also does some stuff with that too. Yeah, it's like just, you know, certain points where they all feature. How did he not shoot when I told him to? Most people are going to be interested in that anyway. Listen, these are called 3D women. Now, don't be afraid, but they're great.
Inbounds the ball.
How are we only down by 5, by the way? Why is this a thing? How is this a point?
This crowd couldn't be any happier.
But I feel like if someone's going to do a New Japan panel, by the way, like I feel like I should talk about other promotions. I'm like, yeah, you know, this New Japan thing's pretty cool. But there's also DDT, there's also Dragon Gate, there's also like All Japan and Noah.
Things difficult. Iowa State
not to mention the
really
Joshi stuff,
Bennett,
which I'm sure would probably get more people interested in, by the way. Like that would be, I would like gloss over maybe Dragon Gate and stuff like that, you know, just be like, yeah, at least mention it.
Bennett,
and be like, now let's talk about girls. How is he not shooting when I tell him to drive to the hoop? How is he not doing that?
Otherwise, that's exactly what can happen.
About 3.5 minutes left in the second
All
half.
the advantages of real women with that interact. Otaku fans love that.
Bennett.
I don't need. What the fuck was he just do? Was that a shot that he tried to do? Because that was the laziest shot ever. Yeah, the last thing I need is to, you know, have some of the Joshi stuff that I buy, like have to compete with more people for it. Like, man, you inspired me to really start watching stuff. I got a whole bunch of like, I'm getting a whole bunch of merchandise now. I'm like, great. Now it's being spread out.
Brinkley. There's a whistle.
Jesus. Although I think that would be a brilliant thing to have someone go to Japan and be like, I got inspired to come here and watch you wrestle because I watched some dude in Iowa talk about how much he likes short, thick women, and I heard there's no shortage of them in wrestling. He had me on thick Asian women.
1-on-1. Sheridan dumps it off. McNamara shoots it up. Can't hit the 3 points.
All right.
But they still lead by 8. Booble.
Pass it. Oh God, no. That almost went disastrous. Here, shoot it. There you go. Wrestling only business for success, kills cash markets. Yeah, WWE buys a lot of crap. But yeah, it was fun people watching it, Nebraska. I watched, there was a story arc over the course of like 2 hours where these two girls started doing like just kind of like a small little dance party thing. Someone brought like a little DJ booth, a portable one that you could wheel around. These two girls started dancing. And the next thing you know, like awkward dudes start showing up as well. And like you see them maybe start to dissipate or whatnot. They'll maybe like say a couple things to her. Maybe they won't even try to talk to her. And then they'll just leave. Like maybe obviously trying to, damn it, maybe trying to get with her, rejecting them, and they just go away. Just watching like 10 dudes do this. One dude in particular was like hanging on for like an hour. You could kind of tell that he was like talking to this chick in a red dress. And he like, I guess maybe she eventually like rejected him or something, but she was with a friend who was dressed like Hatsune Miku that he started hanging around right afterwards. It was kind of funny. I was like, well, I guess he has a plan B.
And they now trail by 5.
It seemed like maybe it worked out for him though.
Stone from deep. Can't capitalize.
When was Anime Convention? You didn't go like after Halloween, did you? Yeah, this was last weekend. This was just last weekend I went.
Has picked up his second foul.
Good foul there. They need the ball back as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
Anime Nebraska.
Slater inbounds the ball. Peñazola just picked up his third foul of the game. The foul stops
Well, we
the
actually
clock.
give a fairly valiant effort despite everything. Look at this, dude. There's like 3. Hey, is there a way? There's a way I can.
Bennett has picked up his
Here,
first foul of the game.
let's do manual intentional foul. Let's just try to swat the ball away from them. That's what we're gonna do here. Because at this point, I'm not really planning on winning, so I'm just gonna try to
Dumps
do
it to the paint.
whatever I can to just kind of swat the ball away from them,
Stone takes that
or
shot.
force them to take a
On
shot.
target from
There you
16
go.
feet.
Go.
The Cyclones bring it up the court.
We had a good run, boys. We somehow managed to make the Sweet 16. Why did I shoot from there?
That last 3 by Bennett.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a day.
But it's
Oh.
recovered by Sheridan. Boobles is
There we
whistled
go.
for reaching in, and that's his first
Once a
foul.
lifetime opportunity. Base
Hold it
God
that way.
releases new demo on the internet, still recovering from the terrible fanship art. The fuck am I? The fuck did I miss?
Conroy inbounds the ball.
Oh shit. Although they did remember, although it was kind of funny because my friends brought a Chromecast to Anime Nebraska last weekend, and they particularly remembered at Anime Iowa when I had them start watching Monster Musume, which is Everyday Life with Monster Girls. It's basically
That's his
like
6th rebound of the game.
I was like, get a load of this, guys. I swear. Don't judge where this is going.
To fall, but that foul will give him 3 shots
It's just
to the
Monster Girls, but it's like it's just boobs and asses everywhere.
Brinkley
They
lets it
actually
go.
didn't even
Six
remember
of
the
first
name. They
three.
were just like
That trims the lead to
are we
6.
gonna watch that show again with the with the bird
Shoots it.
pussy? I'm
Six
like,
number 2, and that brings them within 5.
what? Oh, Undertale 2. I actually never played
Can't sink the
Undertale.
last and goes 2 for 3.
I played, actually, okay, I lied. I played a little bit of Undertale,
By 3.
and someone
1
else
second
had
left
it,
in the
but
game.
it was
Well,
just
looks
one
like
of those
they're
things
getting
that's like,
set to inbound the Stone inbounds the ball. And it's all over. The Jayhawks just get
You didn't
by
educate
Iowa
yourself
State,
on Undertale?
62
No.
to 59.
You actually
And
talk
now
about
it's time
that
to show
last
you
year at
our
Anime
player of the
Nebraska.
game.
I was by myself. No, I wasn't. So I think it was 2 years ago. Or there was a portion of time I was by myself, and there was an Undertale panel. And I was like, I've never really played
Quickly
Undertale.
go to Greg
It'd
Gumbel
be
in the
interesting
studio
to at least
with
see
the
what
Pontiac
it's all
game-changing
about.
performance.
And it was an hour-long Undertale panel, and then by the end of the Undertale panel, I just like walked in, well, I walked out, and I was like,
There are some shots
I don't
that
know if I
simply
want to play
crush
this
the
game.
spirit of an opponent. The
This
Kansas
isn't, I don't
Jayhawks
know.
delivered this
Okay, thanks, Greg.
I feel like I'm gonna get
Thanks for watching
cancer
the
from
tournament
this.
on two-
How many retweets you got from Undertale? I don't think I did. But yeah, 25 retweets, 100 likes. You have 23 followers. Jesus. I usually have to like put effort into my shit when I do that. But hey, wow, we actually got within 3 points. I can't believe that actually happened. How did we manage to get within like 3 points of that? How did that happen? Undertale is a cute game. The fan base is like a super cancer. I don't got nothing against the game personally, but it's just one of those things that when they were sitting there talking and doing their shtick, I was like, fuck. Why did I do this? It's too late to just leave now. Kentucky. Good for them. Who's their coach? I guess I can't really. Maybe they're your player of the year, Percy Monserez from Wisconsin. Interesting. 6'11" center. Mid-major player of the year, Thomas Adams. Jesus Christ, Kat, you scared the piss out of me. She just like popped up in front of my fucking face, jumped onto my desk. I was like, what the fuck? Business opportunities. It doesn't matter if you like Undertale. Think of the profits. And what? Like, educate myself on Undertale? I don't give a shit. I'm trying not to sound like I'm just kind of dismissing Undertale, because I know it's a big game and I know it's a popular game. It's just not something I played, and it didn't seem like something I wanted to play. I don't know. Maybe if I tried it out, I'd like it. I don't know. I get weirdly particular about games. John Calipari got Coach of the Year. Okay, look at that, dude. He's just right there. A plus overall. Defensive Player of the Year, Dreckie King. I have no idea. Big Man of the Year, Percy Monserez. Freshman of the Year, Jeff Conklin. First team All-American. Yeah, we definitely didn't get like any of these things, so I'm not gonna. I'll go over to Big 12 stuff where we're not gonna get anything there either. It's like, nah, we didn't get shit. We were a crap team that somehow managed to not be to get as far. Hey, we got renewed for 3 years. Hey, Brinkley, Buboltz, Bennett, and Boylan. So there goes the other top 4 guys. All right. So freaking everyone's gone now. We somehow made the Sweet 16 again, despite doing much worse than we did last year. Don't play it, just watch VAR. So Vine Sauce Joel play through. It's basically canon now. Interesting. I don't know any of those words. I kind of know what Vine Sauce Joel is. That's about it. Now I feel old. My job security is a little less than it was, but I mean, we still technically had a winning record. It was the worst season I've had ever in the history of coaching, but we still managed to make the Sweet 16. So who knows? Maybe we could do pretty okay. I don't get any attributes. I just move over to Iowa. Oh, that'd be fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the carousel. I'm gonna build I can't leave until ISU. Oh, McCaffrey left. Yeah, I can't leave until I have made Iowa State a power. Who was Wilkes? SIU. Where was that? Oh, Southern Illinois. Ew. Really, Iowa? Picked up Southern Illinois' coach. Not even a winning record. By the way, how do they get so low? How do they get an 11 seed when we got a 12 and got that sort of record when they're as good as they are right there? What happened? What happened? I'm going to be there a while, probably. Did I just see an Abdul Rahim? Did I just like gloss over an Abdul Rahim coach? I'm embarrassed with myself. I should pick up Larry Eustace just for the lulz. No one else probably knows much about him, but like if you Google Larry Eustace's name, he used to be the head coach of Iowa State. I think I've mentioned it before on stream. basic rundown. Larry Eustace there actually used to be the head coach of Iowa State. He was let go after pictures came out of him at one of the college parties at Iowa State, where he was hanging around some of the underage girls, or at least underage drinking girls, and was like hitting on them. So it was like just an old married man hitting on college girls who were underage drinking. So yeah. Bringing back Larry Eustace to Iowa State would be it'd be strictly for the lulz. I don't think there's any reason. He's not good at offense. He's kind of mediocre in both offense and defense, which is not what I'm looking for. I got an A+ offense guy, an A- defense guy, and an A+ scouter. He's not really that great at anything. So yeah, I have my guys, and I think I'm going to keep these guys. But I figured I'd at least mention to people who don't know who Larry Eustace is. I actually think he moved to like a smaller college and actually did the same shit and got fired for it. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, Larry Eustace. Oh, there's actually Larry Eustace drinking photos. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god. I wish I could. Oh, is there a way I could like? I don't know. Well, you could just Google it if you want. Pictures of Larry Eustace when he was the coach at Iowa State. Just kissing up on girls, kissing up on college girls at a party. Fantastic. He did some similar shit too at wherever he left after that. I think it was Colorado State. It looks like. Yeah, this was just like within the last little bit. But yeah, I think he was at Colorado State and he had some shit happen there too. Oh, it was anger management stuff. Yeah, whatever. Still. All right. Transfers. We didn't get any transfers. No. I think I'm going to leave it at that because there's still a whole... we're like almost 2 hours into this, and I feel like doing something else because we still have recruiting, off-season recruiting. We still have to figure out the schedule for the next season, so we can actually start with that on the next one. I called this season a win, even though it kind of lowered my job security. I still call this, and it was the worst regular season I've had. I still consider it kind of a win because we actually somehow managed to win the Big 12 tournament and win the Sweet 16. So yeah, I'll just consider that what it is, and try to improve from that. I think, what did I get as far as recruiting's concerned at this point? I know I got some people already. I just gotta remember. Who is committed? This dude. I got a 7-1 center coming in. So I got at least a 7-1 center who is the 7th ranked center. So that's pretty good. I got a good center. Target wise, I'll try to finish up on some of these guys. It looks like I'll be able to get at least these 3. So I'll actually be able to spend a good portion of my off-season duties starting to pile up my juniors, because it looks like I got a 5-star that I could maybe work with. I got that 3-star and probably a 4-star. So yeah, I could start piling on some of the juniors that'll be seniors when they move over to the next season. So I think I'm looking pretty good. I got a 3-star center, and I don't know if I offered him anything. Yes, I offered him. Okay, so I did have 4 scholarships. So 3-star center, a 3-star power forward, and 2 4-star guys. It's not what I would like. I'd like to have a 5-star guy, which I'm working on. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to save it once again just to make absolutely sure, because I've had issues with this game before. And I'll move over to something else. I'll probably turn on my Switch and see what I got. But if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be the end of this video. So thank you very much for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I guess coming out, like, that'll be for your stream, guys. But if you watch this on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like I said, things are looking up, because somehow, some way, we just can't stop winning until we actually lost. Either way, thank you, and I will see you next time.